Welcome to this week's edition of Gene and Cell Therapy Updates, covering the latest breakthroughs. Brought to you by Lucid Quest. BioCardia has announced plans for FDA and Japan PMDA approvals of its CardiAMP and Helix systems. The Helix catheter is set for an FDA de novo 510(k) submission in the third quarter of 2025. The fourth quarter will see an FDA meeting on CardiAMP's approval pathway and a PMDA consultation in Japan that could open the door to market entry. The FDA has granted Orphan Drug designation to Precision Bio's Duchenne muscular dystrophy gene editing therapy, PBGene-DMD. Designed to restore dystrophin by deleting exons 45 to 55, it could potentially benefit up to 60% of patients. Mouse model data showed durable functional gains, with human trials planned for 2026. Hansa Biopharma has reported positive data for ELEVIDYS in enabling Duchenne gene therapy. In 3 patients, ELEVIDYS reduced IgG and anti-AAV antibodies by at least 95%, allowing ELEVIDYS administration despite high antibody levels. Microdystrophin was detected, although expression was lower than in other ELEVIDYS trials. The FDA has expressed support for Poltreg's registrational pre-symptomatic type 1 diabetes trial. The adaptive phase 2-3 study of PTG-007 in stage 1 and 2 patients could expedite U.S. approval if considered registrational. Plans include pursuing Fast Track, Breakthrough, or RMAT designation. Sana Biotechnology has published breakthrough data showing islet cell transplants without immunosuppression for type 1 diabetes. HIP-modified islet cells restored insulin production, with 6-month follow-up confirming graft survival and insulin secretion. An IND for SC451 is planned as early as 2026. 4D Molecular Therapeutics stock rose on durable vision gains from its eye gene therapy in diabetic macular edema. 4D150 reduced injection needs by 78% at 60 weeks, with 4 of 9 high-dose patients injection-free. The FDA and EMA have agreed that one phase 3 trial could support approval. Sumitomo Pharma has filed for approval in Japan for Ragoon ProCell, an allogeneic iPS cell therapy aimed at improving motor function in advanced Parkinson's disease. The European Commission has approved AU-Kitsel, also known as OB-E-cel, for relapsed or refractory B-cell acute lymphoblastic leukemia in adults. The therapy is manufactured at AGC Biologics Milan Cell and Gene Center. The FDA has granted priority review for Liso-cel in relapsed marginal zone lymphoma with a PDUFA date of December 5, 2025. The Transcend-FL trial showed an overall response rate of 95.5% and a complete response rate of 62.1%. If approved, Liso-cel could be the first CAR-T therapy for relapsed or refractory MZL. Senti Biosciences has set the recommended phase 2 dose for Senti 202, a logic-gated CAR-NK therapy for AML and other blood cancers. All 4 complete remissions were minimal residual disease negative. Enrollment in the expansion cohort is ongoing, with data expected before year-end. Execure has completed its Phase 2 trial of GPC100 for stem cell mobilization in multiple myeloma. Stem cells were mobilized in just 45 minutes prior to collection, with results expected in the fourth quarter of 2025. The therapy could have applications in gene therapy. Allogene Therapeutics has discontinued its immunosuppressive antibody ALLO-647 after a patient death in a lymphoma trial. The death was linked to immune suppression, not CAR-T therapy. ALLO-647 has been removed from the pipeline, with trials now proceeding using only fludarabine and cyclophosphamide conditioning. Stay ahead in cell and gene therapy research. Like, share, and subscribe for weekly updates. Visit lqventures.com or email us at info@lqventures.com for expert healthcare consulting.